I was 16 when I got into a relationship with him, a true life story. My friend introduced me to him. The euphoria of the Sweet 16 phrase was very much effective on me. He's a nice guy, girl. I know him very well, so I can't lie to you. You need him at this point in your life. You're now 16, you're a big girl, one of my friends told me. With rapt attention, I listened as she continued. Do you know the good thing about it? You can satisfy yourself with no fear of pregnancy. Her face beamed with a look that portrayed how proud she was of the knowledge she had shared with me. Really, you mean, I won't get pregnant? My eyes widened with surprise. Of course. Yet, maximum pleasure and satisfaction would be yours to enjoy. 16 was about to get interesting. I couldn't wait to meet him. The first day we met, it was quite awkward as I felt uneasy. As a shy teen who hadn't been in a relationship before, I didn't know how to feel and behave around him. He tried to make me comfortable, but it wasn't so easy to adjust. I thought he was cool. Then we met again, and again, and again, until an inseparable bond was formed. He became my greatest companion. I'd rush or skip meals to be with him. Other times, I'd skip classes to spend time with him. Each moment spent with him and brought about a sense of satisfaction beyond human explanation. After oxygen, he was the next thing I couldn't survive without. I would exit meetings and sneak out during church services to spend time with him. At a point, the relationship was becoming, and it felt like there was nothing I could do about it. He would hurt me, but I couldn't leave him. The beautiful moments we once shared together began to turn out not so beautiful. Instead of satisfaction, I began to feel worn out and drained after each meeting with him. True to my friend's words, our intimacy never led to pregnancy, but the emotional and psychological torture that our relationship caused me was great. I would cry and promise myself never to go back to him, but like a hypnotized cartoon character, I'd find myself going back to him again. One evening, when Mom and Dad had gone out, I was in need of him again. Overcome with emotions, I called him and asked him to come. In no time, he was at my place, in my room. In the thick darkness that covered the room, we got intimate again. We were deeply into the act that I lost consciousness of my immediate environment. Sandra, my mom, called in utter shock and disbelief as she switched on the lights simultaneously. I froze. Dad came too. I couldn't even move. Shock, shame, embarrassment, and confusion had me fixed on the spot. My parents, who had so much trust in me, had caught me with him. He was the guy my friend had introduced me to. My companion all the while. My escape route from pregnancy. The means through which I experienced her without a second party. It was him. The day I was caught and interrogated by my parents was the day my journey to freedom began. The deed had already been done. Their daughter, Sandra, had already gone deep into him. I told them everything they needed to know, apologized deeply, and expressed my desire for freedom. They helped me. They led me to rededicate my life to Christ, provided me with professional help, and taught me to engage God on a personal level in the quest for my freedom. It was a tough journey, a very rough one, but one day, I woke up to realize that it had been for years since I lost contact with him, and had no desire for him anymore. I broke free. I broke up with I became whole again. Totally free. I realized that though the bond was strong, it was not too tough to be severed by the power of Jesus. I, Sandra, am no longer a slave to is a trap. It holds its captives down like other addictions, unwilling to let go. However, Jesus can set free from every addiction and captivity. Sin thrives in secrecy too. When you bring it to light, its grip over you is weakened. Seek help. You can be free again. Surety is still possible.